Alright everybody, I'm back. I just got the serum for Virgil from the old FEV labs, and I came out into the bioscience division, and they've just straight up got some gorillas. That's pretty cool. Stuck wearing my helmet for the moment so I don't become over cucumbered.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could get her to notice me. It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Okay.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Okay.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
Dude, if I could get anybody to make this power armor better than it already is, that would be insane. This stuff is amazing. I might be addicted. Oh. Just gonna drop a coffee cup that has other coffee cups stacked inside of it for you.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Doctor.
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Oh yeah? What are you working on?
Working on something important?
All of my work is important. Now, if you're quite finished, I'd very much like to get back to these mental equations. They're difficult enough without the distractions.
This guy.
Equations for what?
Honestly, you wouldn't understand them. Now, I'm afraid I must end this little chat, although it's been so very diverting.
I'm just kidding, I wouldn't actually do that. Or would I? So I'm meeting division heads.
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish
Isaac.
I could get
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
You look like the youngest
It's
guy
truly
here.
amazing.
I'm kind of surprised.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas aren't
are
real?
synths, too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not
I'm not
sure.
Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Synth
Tell
gorillas?
me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Clayton.
Something I can do for you?
Medical
You
care?
mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
I believe it.
Just any urge you might feel
Dr.
to eat the
Holdren.
specimens
Anything
in the
I can help
hydroponic
you with?
garden?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but do you need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
Clayton,
Anything I can help you with?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Okay.
I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor in here.
You know, you're probably right. I just really like it. Wow. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I should know better by now. Ooh, there's a terminal right there. Did you guys see that? Now that our guest of honor is here, I want to remind everyone to be polite, accommodating, and welcoming. It's not often we receive visitors from the surface, and this occasion is more special than most. I know I can count on all of you to extend a hand of friendship and greet our visitor with the utmost hospitality. Let's embrace this exciting event and make the best first impression we possibly can. Director Holdren. When we first implemented the new power efficiency guidelines, I was proud at how we were able to meet those standards with only a minimal impact on our productivity. It was a daunting challenge, but we rose to meet it. Lately, however, we've been getting lax in our habits. Too often I'm finding lights and equipment left on when they shouldn't be, and the environmental settings have changed without my authorization. Let's rededicate ourselves to doing what's right for the needs of the Institute as a whole. After all, this isn't just our home, it's a home for the future generations who will carry on the great work of building a better future. Dr. Holdren. Synth Zoology, the next step. I have some exciting news to share with all of you. Father has approved the next phase of my proposed Synth Zoology initiative, and I'm already in the process of setting up a schedule for the initial prototyping phase. As has always been the case, this is a low priority project, but those of you who find yourselves with free time are welcome to contribute. I'll need to make a few preliminary decisions, not the least of which is what kind of creature we'll want to replicate. I don't have to tell you how eager I am to begin, and I can't wait to see what amazing things we can do given our recent advances in synth development. Director Holdren. Cool. Oh, there was more in there. I'm probably not gonna... Okay. Interesting. He said for me to not harvest anything. I don't even have the choice to harvest anything. I'm gonna go look at those gorillas real quick though. I'm gonna save real quick. Oh god, everybody look away. Hey, what's that? What's that behind you there, huh? Oh. Hello. Hey! Hey, you little gorillas! Hey! Hey! Hello! Let me out! Let me out! Hey, you guys want to see something cheeky? I'm gonna save in case this messes up. But if I'm not mistaken, it still works. No way. Oh. I didn't think that would work
Hard to
because I've
stand
got...
out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
I thought that would have been patched out with the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. Whoa. That caught me off guard. Dang. They really are just going further and further down. Oh, another terminal. No, Warwick Homestead? I've heard of this place. I don't really remember mission statement. The Warwick Homestead Initiative was conceived to facilitate field testing of various genetically modified specimens in the unique climate of the Commonwealth. It is hoped that we gain insight into the effect of trace radiation on the growth and development of said specimens. We of the Bioscience Division are in full agreement on the following hypotheses. Subjected to the proper levels of ambient radiation and soil pH, such as those found in the exceptionally fertile soil at Warwick Homestead, our modified seed specimens are likely to exhibit accelerated growth rate and at a twofold increase in size. Oh, I don't like what I'm reading here. I don't like that at all. You guys can pause this stuff and read if you want. I felt like I've already read a lot. It's another back hallway. Huh. No, oh dang it. I didn't mean to go back in here. Oh shit. Here we go again. Alright, time for me to stop messing around and go meet the other department heads. This place is beautiful and everything, but it's fucking monstrous. I don't think I'm gonna have anything to do with it.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet.
The Minutemen want to bring everybody together under the same banner or whatever to, well, just, you know, defend people at a minute's notice and everything, but they want everybody to come together, be a civilization again. The railroad is directly against the Institute, and the Brotherhood of Steel seems like a pretty significant military force that seems to, you know, that seems to have the Commonwealth's interests in mind.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
They still got Gen 1s in here? These are like the
Remember to
first.
practice good sanitation habits at all times.
I'll try, you freaking weirdo. Careful, watch your step. You could totally fall down that ramp. Man, they really didn't put much weight on those guys, huh? Is this like a charging station? Robotics? Oh, it doesn't say I have to go in there. Seems pretty cool, though. Probably another storage room. Railway spikes. I don't even have I gotten that weapon? Whoa, what is this? Where does this go? Maintenance Terminal 6. I'll check out that rusty old elevator some other time. Still gotta go meet up with department
You know the
heads.
protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. I hope all your needs are being seen to. You just let me know if they're not.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
My home is gone. Oh, that's brutal.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Thank you, man. You're like one of the most... I mean, I guess it's your job, but you're like the most accommodating person here. It's amazing.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Is that an
Remember,
actual thing?
Health and happiness go hand in hand. Nothing to report, sir.
Very good.
Mankind redefined.
To knock some heads
Catchy,
together.
isn't it?
Now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting
sure
package
is.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some
Oh
courses
my
with
god.
send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
You seem like a royal dick.
Power
Yeah.
armor? What would you need that for?
Hey there.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
SRB terminal. Trashcan Carla's informant? Huh.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you. But try to remember that synths aren't people.
I mean, the ones that have gained sentiency, they're like people now, but they aren't biologically people. So I mean, I can understand. I just picked up 3 fusion cores.
Escapes more seriously.
Just gonna drop some vases in here. I'm getting all the fusion cells. The reason why I'm dropping these glass vases is because the loot that I'm picking up is much more valuable. Much more valuable than glass vases.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. Carry on, sir.
Excuse me.
Always
I swear
be
I spend
vigilant.
half my time
We
smoothing the
have many
feathers that
enemies.
Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Angry about what?
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
You too.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
Yeah, you guys know about those guys, huh? It is really their actual armor. I just sort of...
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Synths
Why
escape?
would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know...
You guys as Terminators.
You've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Combat
I'm
experience.
no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Acting head of Courser
You
training.
mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more
Dr. Ayo.
seriously.
Yes, what is it?
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
If I'm not mistaken, I haven't played very much of it, but isn't Dr. Zimmer in one of the other Fallout games? he is after like a synth or an android or whatever they call it in that game. Interesting. I dig it.
Of approval. Do you believe that? 3.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Justin.
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
Reclamation process?
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural
I don't know if you guys
pathways
heard that, but that was
original
my stomach.
configuration.
Sorry about that.
In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Aw. Alright, well that was everything I needed from him. So what's down here? Oh.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh my god, what is that?
Hey.
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
Has so far. I might actually have to turn up the difficulty here soon. Infiltrator Unit McDonough. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonough, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. This latest incident, the publication of that newspaper article specifically calling McDonough's humanity into question, might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with Yayo, and we both agree, if the situation does become untenable, reclamation seems unfeasible. M762 was specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonough. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A Memwipe would kill any psychological weaknesses attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body, lost cause. Oh my god. The real irony here is that M762 is in one of its dispatches back to the Institute requested a future posting in the Coursers, citing loyalty and years of service, and that request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination: when and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in field. No reclamation, no institute assistance, given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent in an infiltrator unit's discovery. Further lifespan estimated at 2 weeks maximum. Secord. Okay. Piper was right about him. Very interesting.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Alana.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Yeah.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Functions normal.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects.
Hey, it's
will
that
likely
Dean
be more
Volkert guy I was told to check
Will
out.
there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Oh.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird, man.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Dean.
I have to admit, the third generation sensor really something. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable? Learn.
Sure.
In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built. Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
That's true, but at the same time, he wasn't the one that made you. The Institute made you out of him. I just don't feel like that's the same thing. But he kept it going. Could have stopped any time. He just kept body snatching people and replacing them with synths. These are actual beds? That's pretty cool. Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky!
Yes.
Oh. The password was room. Holy crap. They had mini nukes in here. Alrighty, who else do I have to meet? Oh, I still gotta meet a division leader. Advanced Systems? I'm surprised I wasn't sent to robotics. I would have expected. Whoa, 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 whoa.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hi.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in 2 places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
Yeah?
Well, that was productive.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Doctor.
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures, and the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
Agreed.
Words any former soldier can appreciate.
A man who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition here. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care then.
I just blew that guy's mind.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you.
Madison Lee.
You're here then.
Isn't she in another
Yes.
Fallout
I know
game
who you
too?
are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Dr. Lee. Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
Dr. Lee, I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry. I report to the director, not you.
Why would it give me the option to say that to her? I knew that she was gonna say some shit like that. Let me just get that spanner.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations. Some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not
Should
a
I check
real
this
boy.
out?
Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Yay, I don't think I got in trouble for reading that despite it saying that it was red. Free ammo!
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Dr. Orman.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
You know, I don't remember if I've ever gotten a plasma gun. I think I had a chance to buy one, but I turned it down. But, if you could make, like, an overpowered one, I would... That's interesting. I would definitely like it. Cold fusion. Is that something I can actually benefit from here? Huh. Excuse me. If you could move out of my way. Thank you. Oh my god, you're just trolling me now.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
I guess that's it. I guess it's time for me to leave now. What's in here? What is this? Let's see. Well, I guess that's it. I'm outie. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. We met the department heads, talked to them a little bit. I burglarized their offices and their homes. Found out some more about things, you know. Got to see some surprisingly young scientists running around here. I don't condone their actions. But how high tech they are and everything is so cool, but it's just not right. I don't know what side of this I'm on. I hate that I'm in the middle of it. But I'm glad I found my son nonetheless. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon for notifications. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.